Next here tonight, years after Hurricane Irma ravaged parts of Florida, the I-Team found victims in the hardest hit areas are still stuck waiting for help from the state's disaster recovery program. We first exposed problems with the Rebuild Florida program back in 2021, and tonight we're following through here with investigative reporter Jackie Calloway, who was there when a woman who had been living in her storm-rotted trailer stepped inside her new home for the very first time.
What a beautiful day to see you. Nice oh, you're gonna hug?
My hero.
It's the first time I'd seen Martia Ruiz-Arzola smile. I found her sad and scared when we met in April, a hurricane-rotted mobile home she'd been living in for more than 5 years.
Whenever I have to walk in the kitchen, it's like soft, so I have to step over it.
In 2017, Irma flooded the place, damaged the plumbing, pummeled the electric, and left the 66-year-old with no air conditioning.
In the summertime, it's very bad.
In 2021, Rebuild Florida, which collected over $515 million in federal funds to help Irma victims, approved a replacement mobile home for Marita. 2 years later, I found her still waiting.
I'm actually at her home right now, and she is unable to even use the restroom.
After walking through the trailer, I contacted DEO, the Department of Economic Opportunity, which runs Rebuild Florida.
15 minutes later, I had a hotel room. They offered me a hotel.
After our call, the state put Marita in a hotel room and started demolition on her trailer. 6 months later, earlier this month, I met Marita just before she walked through the front door of her new home for the first time. Home sweet home.
Yes.
What do you think?
Wow, I like the colors. Wow.
As she toured the double wide, Marita marveled at what so many of us take for granted.
Look at this. Oh, wow.
Like running water and not having to navigate rotted flooring.
And this is like heaven.
The I-Team first exposed problems with Rebuild Florida 2 years ago after hearing from dozens of uninsured and underinsured Hurricane Irma victims. They had waited years for Rebuild Florida to repair or replace their property.
It's a long time to live like this.
DEO created Rebuild Florida in 2018. In 2021, a spokesperson told me that out of 3,700 approved projects, Rebuild Florida had completed 570. For 2.5 years, we pressed the agency for progress.
I'm just trying to find out a timeline.
The program picked up speed after every inquiry we made. A spokesperson for DEO, now called Florida Commerce, told us in an email that they've completed 3,508 homes and work is ongoing for the remaining 470 projects.
You stepped in 100%, and if you would have not stepped in, probably my mobile home would still be here, and we were still living here.
With photojournalist Matt McClashen, I'm I-Team investigator Jackie Calloway, taking action for you.